So typically, the industry talks about blockchain as a distributed ledger technology for Bitcoin. In our opinion, blockchain is more than a distributed ledger technology. It is a transformative architecture. It is an architecture concept which is bringing four fundamental paradigm components together. It is bringing security in a fashion of identity as well. How do I identify a unique entity in the ecosystem uniquely and in a secure fashion? It is something which is bringing the distributed storage in an autonomous fashion together. And autonomous distributed storage is completely different than existing implementation of centralized distributed storage, where everything is managed from a centralized location, even though the storage is distributed globally. What autonomous storage provides is a unique instance of the database or a data instance which is uniquely managed by that particular node and that node itself. It provides a unique ability to execute rules and policies in a simplified way called smart contracts. Smart contracts are foundations for blockchain, which enables you to interact between two entities in a completely autonomous fashion. But most importantly, blockchain brings the uniqueness of consensus. Consensus is the way of guaranteeing the truthfulness of a transaction. Once a transaction happens and is recorded on a particular database and a particular node, and it is replicated around the globe on multiple other nodes, how do we guarantee that the data which is being replicated across the globe is unique, truthful, and the transaction is irrefutable? So Axius Marketplace actually uses and leverages the latest disruptive technologies that stand today. And there is a good reason for it. We are based on a blockchain, and we are using the autonomous community and token strategy in our platform. The primary reason for it is twofold. The reason we are using blockchain is so that we can leverage and bring the truthfulness, the trustfulness, and the irrefutability of the concept. As you know, community is foundation for our validation strategy of all the assets within the marketplace. In order for you to have that irrefutability of the transaction, we need to make sure that the tester, the validator, actually does that capability or the work which is required for it to validate that concept. That transaction, that proof of work, which is a unique consensus that we are building, has to be done in a blockchain architecture. That is a perfect implementation and use case of blockchain architecture.